When it comes to high-speed internet, look no further than iFiber Communications. Why settle for less when you can get more? More surfing, streaming, and gaming with less time buffering, loading, and waiting. Choose between our 100 megabit per second or 1 gigabit per second connections and zoom down that internet superhighway. Sign up today, call 509-754-2600 or visit ifiber.tv.
Motion on removal of both supervisors under RCW 8908-200. All in favor of this motion, please raise your hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
2 Thurston Conservation District supervisors were removed from office Wednesday night after a nearly 12-hour public hearing. The Washington State Conservation Commission deliberated for more than an hour in closed session before voting that they found Thurston Conservation District supervisors Eric Johnson and Richard Mankamyer neglected their duties and intimidated staff and a fellow supervisor. An investigator for the commission said it created a dysfunctional situation at the Conservation District. The commission, in their vote, found that both supervisors neglected their duties by delaying the publication of meeting minutes for up to 14 months. They were also found to have neglected their duties by not signing checks to pay rent, utilities, and vehicle leases, plus timesheets for the district staff work hours. The commission found malfeasance by both supervisors for mistreating staff, some who said they were intimidated by both men and afraid for their safety. The commissioners also found malfeasance, citing Johnson and Mankamyer for mistreating and intimidating former supervisor Samantha Fleischman. Kirk Robinson, the state commission's interim director who conducted the investigation into Johnson and Mankamyer, testified that it was Fleischman who prompted the probe in November 2017.
One of the biggest concerns was her concerns around the treatment of staff, also the timeliness of approval of minutes, and overall her concerns on being intimidated in her role as a supervisor.
Robinson justified why the 2 supervisors faced the accusations.
The investigation found there was neglect of duty both by Mr. Johnson and Mr. Mankamyer in different areas, as we pointed out through the investigation here. Not all the concerns that we investigated did raise to the level of neglect of duty or malfeasance, but there were several areas where it did, and really felt that it was within the definition that was provided in the statute and rule.
Mankamyer and Johnson's attorney, Sean Newman, declined to comment after the decision, but said it would add ammunition to the civil rights lawsuit against the commission he filed on his client's behalf in U.S. District Court. Early on in the hearing, Newman asked for dismissal, saying the hearing examiner, Gary McLean, was hired by the commission and biased toward his clients.
Either you enforce the order or continue with what my clients believe to be a kangaroo court.
In his closing arguments, Assistant Attorney General Chris Wrights, who represented Washington State Conservation Commission staff at the hearing, said the supervisors were ultimately responsible for their actions. The supervisor's attorney closed by stating it differently.
I think it's important to reiterate that my clients are small farmers. They are volunteers. They don't get paid to serve on this district board. They ran into a buzzsaw here. They ran into a system where, because they insisted on accountability and because they are the ones accountable, there was a campaign to assassinate their character and bully them, not them bullying staff.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.